This is 2015 harvest of Cabernet Sauvignon. We start harvest our Chardonnay beginning September. Cabernet Sauvignon is a full season grape from April to the middle of October. So it's been a great vintage, and we've got some nice collars, tannins, complexity, and we're excited about this vintage Cabernet Sauvignon here. This is our 10th vintage on our Cabernet Sauvignon. We continue to expand our operation with grapes and more in production as we partner with Heidelberg and bringing more great estate quality, award-winning, international award-winning wine to you. This is the day we kind of do everything with our red wines. We're pressing Norton today. We're crushing, destemming our estate Cabernet Sauvignon, and they're bringing in, as they bring it in, it's immediately processed, and there's no layover, delay, and that's one of the huge benefits of estate wines is within literally minutes of being hand-picked, we're handling it by hands in the winery. We wait till the grape tells us it's ripe. If you want to make mediocre wine, pick by the numbers. Here we pick by physiological ripeness, flavors, and with Cabernet Sauvignon, we're picking today, you get a nice plum, undertone in the fruit, and some jammy flavors. And those seeds are dark brown. That's physiological ripeness.
We have bird cannons. About August, our birds start coming in and streaming in, and they're awful hungry. And there's a couple ways you can keep the birds, deterring them from eating your grapes, because if they eat your grapes, you won't have any crop to harvest. We use our bird cannons. Bird cannons are propelled by propane, and we put them on timers depending how the birds are impacting our grapes. Probably every 2 to 3 weeks we have to move the cannons because the birds actually do get used to them, and they aren't as effective as they were before. Our vineyard dogs, Streak Coco and Tex, they are vineyard dogs. 2 of them are healers, so they're a red healer and a blue healer, so they're part dingo, part Australian shepherd. And Coco's our chocolate lab. They're very friendly. They meet you on the front porch, but they're vital to helping us in the vineyard. They keep the vineyard free of possums and raccoons, and actually wear off coyotes in the middle of the night. They help with the deer population. We were fortunate enough to be asked by Ohio State this year, the Ohio State, to go ahead and plant some experimental vines. They're trying to figure out what varietals will grow better in certain climates. One of the varietals that I'm quite excited about is Sauvignon Blanc. Usually it's not cold hardy enough. They sent us 50 vines, and it takes 3 years for the vines to become mature to have, harvest grapes to make wine from it. So over the next 3 years, we're going to go ahead and cultivate them, raise them, put the posts and the wires up, and train them up and to get a crop and see what it does and how the winters, how the vines survive the winters and the summers. And they also sent us cold hardy ones to see how well they grow down here with our soil, our climate, and Mother Nature at its best.